Warning: this short film contains content related to physical harm and abuse that some may find disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. Emotional support is available. Text STEVE to 741-741 to connect with a trained crisis counselor provided by Crisis Text Line in partnership with the Steve Fund.
Feel free to put your things down over there.
It's been a morning.
You're not under arrest. So, feel free to leave anytime you want to.
It's okay, Detective. It's my day off.
You like spending your day off at a police precinct?
That's not what I said.
So what do you like to do in your free time?
I mean, I like to travel, eat, go to the gym, those things.
On your last trip, where'd you go?
I mean, here and there.
Could you be more specific?
I mean, I went to Miami for a family reunion. And then on my way back up, I stopped in Atlanta to see some friends.
Have you ever been to the Brandy Bar over on 23rd Street?
Once or twice.
That's it?
Yeah.
You know, a woman's been missing for 2 days now, and the last time anyone saw her was at Brandy Bar.
I mean, I hope that she's okay, and I hope I find her.
You know what's peculiar? If I were called into a police precinct, the first thing I do is ask, why am I here? And you never did that.
You know, Detective, I actually just thought that it was going to come up in conversation.
You're here because while the cops were doing interviews near the Brandy Bar, you happened to be seen in a crowd looking on. And one of the cops, they said you look an awful lot like the sketch that we showed you.
What a coincidence, right?
That's not me.
You hardly looked at that picture.
The bar has video footage, and even the video footage, it looks a lot like you too.
The pictures are grainy. You know, I don't think any of that will hold up in court.
The bartender remembers seeing you that night.
There are women missing in both Miami and Atlanta. And your physical description from the sketches, they look a lot like you.
You know, my best friend looks eerily similar to Denzel Washington. That doesn't make him Denzel Washington. You see, if you guys had anything on me right now, I would be arrested. But you, Detective, said I was free to go, right? So.
Not yet. Your phone records from a couple of days ago, they're being looked at right now.
I work in the area, okay? You have a sketch of a person that could be 1 billion people in this city. No dead body? I understand that you guys are under a lot of pressure to get this done. But I'm not the guy.
Dead body? No one said anything about a dead body.
Would you like me to throw that out for you?
I see what you're doing, but I'm good.
All right, I'm out of here. I've had enough. What's coffee?
I'm okay.
Soda?
Yeah, all right.
when we showed him the video clips from the bar.
You know, I think that he's been killing for so long that he's developed this kind of confidence. Yeah, and another weird thing is that the bartender, he says he didn't see him that night. Yes, and he says that he doesn't even remember ever seeing him. And that's very different from what he told us the first time we interviewed him.
Are we sure we have the right guy?
Look, if I were innocent and I got called in to the police station about some missing girl, I'd be freaked out. I've been a detective too many years. First a cop, then a detective, and all of a sudden I'm not going to be able to tell when something's off with somebody.
Our luck. We didn't even have the right footage from that night. I mean, what do we have? We have nothing. What are we going to do? Let him walk?
We do have something. The sister. Let's call the sister in. Question her. See what we got. Michelle Taylor. Have you heard of her? She's been missing for a couple of days.
Yes, I heard something about it on the news, but what does that have to do with me?
Well, we're actually interested in talking with you about your brother. It seems that he was at the nightclub the night that she disappeared, and according to the police sketch, he looks a lot like the sketch. Take a look at this.
That's not my brother. That's not Owen.
I wish I had a sister like you. So kind and caring and loving. I never had. I always wanted a sister.
Where was Owen 2 nights ago?
Well, we share a place, but we have separate lives. That was during the week, so he was probably home. Can't you triangulate his phone and check his location?
We did.
Obviously, you didn't find anything, so that proves he's innocent.
Your brother's job is in the same area as Brandy Bar.
So tell us about the rape in college.
It wasn't a rape. It was an accusation, and it was all cleared up. The girl was just trying to get back at him because he wanted to break up with her.
She didn't want to testify in court. The case was thrown out. That's actually what happened.
You have the wrong guy.
Women are missing in 4 other cities, and your brother was in the same place where the women disappeared.
It's not him.
Take a look at these pictures. These are the women we believe your brother is linked to and their disappearance.
No.
I know it's hard to face the facts, but think about it.
Listen, the families of those women, they all want the same thing. They want closure. Those women represent moms, sisters, daughters.
He hasn't done anything wrong.
If you were Michelle Taylor's family, what would you do?
He's the only family I have. You have no proof.
I understand that. Okay, so how about we search your place? We don't find anything, we move on.
Nice and easy.
Okay.
Good.
Good morning. We'd like you to take a polygraph test.
You want me to take a polygraph test for something I don't know? I'm not taking a test.
You've been to the police station a lot of times, haven't you? So I'm very familiar with what we're doing here.
Do we live in the same country? I live in America, and every day innocent people in this country are released because of your sloppy police work. You know, you guys planting evidence. I'm not gonna be an ex-patsy.
Take a look at these missing women again.
Why is my mom in a group of prostitutes?
Why do you think these women are prostitutes? They look like your mom? These women have a lot in common with your mom. They weren't prostitutes, but your mother was, though. Would you like to tell me more about her? Oh, what do I remember from her record? Solicitation, shoplifting.
Stop talking about my mother.
You're doing so good in there, why'd you stop? I want to make sure I have all my ducks in a row with this guy. I think we're making progress.
But not fast enough. We don't have much time left.
I know. I already have 2 sets of guys on their way to the apartment.
And if they search and don't find anything, then what?
We need to step it up. How? Pray to God they find something in that apartment. We'll have the Sister Melanie watch the interview in the meantime.
They searched the apartment? Yes, but they hadn't found anything, so we're done.
They're still looking.
Thanks for giving us permission.
You'll see. You're wrong.
I hope so. Just being thorough. We'd like you to watch this interview with Owen. I think it'd be helpful.
He's here? He's under arrest?
No. Just a few simple questions. Wait in here.
So no rocking in the chair, huh? So tell me, what was it like living with a mom like yours?
I already told you I am done talking.
You know what, me and you are kind of similar in some ways. You know, I had a mom that was out on the streets like that. And by me being the oldest, I practically raised me and my siblings. To be honest, I'm not even sure how we got it all done. You know, my mom, she would always promise, you know, to do better by us, to get off the street, you know, to do the right thing. And she always said she liked us. She swore up and down that she loved us with every fiber of her being. But you know what was really hurtful? Was that she used to turn tricks a block away from my school. Sometimes she would stagger past me and she wouldn't even recognize me. Can you imagine how bad I felt when my friends were teasing me about my mom? She said she loved me. How could she ever say she loved me?
Because you were dumb enough to believe it.
You don't know anything about my personal life. See, this is where we differ. I pulled myself up by the bootstraps. I grew up. I made something out of myself. What did you make out of yourself? You can't even have a healthy relationship.
You know nothing about my personal life.
Oh, but what I know about your personal life is this. 2 out of your last 3 relationships ended up with them having restraining orders against you. How do you explain that?
It's a double standard. I could walk down the street, she screams, and I'm going to jail. But she can hit me, attack me, and you guys do nothing.
College rape charges, restraining orders. You really are the unluckiest guy alive.
Owen, does anyone understand you? Maybe your sister Melanie does.
My sister has nothing to do with this.
With what?
This conversation.
Actually, she does. Because she gave us permission to search your apartment.
She wouldn't betray me. You're a liar. I pay the bills in my house. I take care of my family.
And if we find one thing in that apartment, I'm pushing for the death penalty. If New York won't do it, there's nothing better than visiting Florida for an execution.
Look, listen, I need to talk to my sister right now.
Calm down.
I need to talk to my sister. I need to explain this situation.
What situation?
Hold on. Wait. Okay. Thank you. All right. They found a second phone.
Oh!
And there were pictures of Michelle Taylor.
I need my sister now.
We're done.
I need to explain this.